Hey everyone, it's Greg Ruby. Today we're going to learn about inversions and using them as an opener for the song Minor Swing. We're going to look at the chords E7 flat 9 and A minor 6, learn them up and down the neck, and then put them together, descending as I just did here, to use as an opener for minor swing. So let's get started. What is a chord inversion? Simply put, an inversion is 4 notes of the chord played on 4 different strings in 4 different locations on those same 4 strings. So let's get started. Let's start with the chord A minor 6. Many of you have probably played A minor 6, strumming away to the song Minor Swing. There we have A, F sharp, C, and E. Let's take our low A and move it over to the first string so it's on the high A, having the notes F sharp, C, E, and A. From there, we're going to go up each string with the notes of the chord A, C, E, F sharp. So A, C, E, F sharp, E, C, A. Great. Now we're going to do that with the second string starting on the note E. E, F sharp, A, C. Then over to the third string, C, E, F sharp, A. Then the fourth string, F sharp, A, C, E. So once we have those notes mapped out, we can start to put together our shapes for those. So the first one, F sharp, C, E, A. The next one, using the fingers, 1, 3, 1, 2. So if you make a bar across at the 7th fret, it's going to make it a lot easier to get into that inversion with the notes A, E, F sharp, and C. Now when we go up to the next one, I want you to think about that bar and just move it up 3 frets and then switch the fingers on the strings they were on. So down here, second finger was on the first string, third finger was on the third string. When you come up here, just switch strings, and they'll also switch to the corresponding frets so that we have fingering 1, 2, 1, 3, along with the notes C, F sharp, A, E. So again, and that's a good one to just practice back and forth. Okay, from there we're going to move up to the chord A minor 6. Well, aren't they all A minor 6? To the next inversion, where we go up to the E, A, C, F sharp. Now, I like to play this chord using my second finger, kind of doubling the middle 2 strings. This is an interesting technique to get. I think it's one that Django had to use on a lot of chords by the limitation of the options of the fingers he had. But if you kind of just push it in between and think of pushing the strings into the fret, it helps to get those. But I always like it because it uses less fingers, and then if you would to need those other fingers, you would have them. So let's review those. Let's take it up as whole notes going up the neck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, back down. And then the one that we did up here, let's take down to the lower area, which looks a lot like an A minor with the F sharp on there, A minor 6. Thank you so much for listening. if you like this video, please like this video. And now we're going to go to the next chord, E7 flat 9. Now, you may have played E7 at some point in time, maybe not quite up this high, but with the E, D, G sharp, and B. If we move again our low E over to the first string, we have this voicing. Now, to make it a flat 9, we're going to substitute the root note, E, with the note F, which is up half a step, 1 fret. And we have this shape here, which incidentally is the shape of a diminished chord. Good news, because with a diminished chord, we can move this every 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And get our next inversion. So. Excellent. Now, if we use the open string E and then strum our E7 flat 9, strum it again, and play our A minor 6. E is a common note between those two chords, so this is what's known as a pedal tone. So we're pedaling our way down the fretboard, I guess. Then going to the next chord, which is the E7 flat 9, then to the A minor 6, then to the E7 flat 9, then to the A minor 6. We're just going back and forth between two chords. The same 4 notes back and forth. E7 flat 9 to A minor 6. Great, let's do that again. Stay tuned. Thanks for following.